Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I achieve a easy smoky brown eye, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I did apply my eyebrows beforehand because they are a pain. So to start things off, I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. eyelid primer and I'm going to be blending it in with my fingers. And once that is blended in, I'm going to be taking this matte cream shade and I'm going to be placing it all over my lid, setting the eyelid base. That way the shadows will blend much easier, not stick to the tackiness, and really focusing it on into the crease and the brow bone just to stop things from being muddy and to help things blend beautifully. I'm going to be taking a mixture of this peanut butter and this a little darker brown shade. I'm going to be placing them in my crease with a fluffy brush. And when I'm placing this into my crease, I'm going to be placing it very messily, really blowing that crease out. If it gets on the lid, it gets on the lid, but you just want to blend this all over your eyelid and really diffuse that color. So blow it out as much as you feel comfortable with or as little as you feel comfortable with. Next, I'm going to be taking this Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Creamy Beige, and it's part of their leather collection, so it's matte, and I'm going to be taking this all over the mobile lid and then blending it into the crease. From the same palette, I'm going to be taking this dark chocolate espresso brown and I'm going to be focusing it in the outer V and then dragging it into the crease. In doing so, I'm adding some dimension to the eye and not letting it be flat, and also adding the smokiness that I want. But feel free to build this up to your intensity. If you want it darker, go darker. If you want it lighter, apply a lighter application. And then between every step, you want to make sure that you are blending it out so you don't have any harsh lines and you have this gradual diffused effect going on instead of it being dark brown and then this weird light brown. So blend to your little heart's desire and build up the intensity if you feel like you'd want to. And I'm just repeating both steps on the other eye. Next, I'm going to be taking this shimmery brown shade and I'm going to be placing it all over the inner corner and the center of the lid and then blending it out with a brush and blending it into the darker brown color on our outer V. And lastly, I'm going to be taking this shimmery pink shade and placing it in the inner corner and the brow bone. Alright, moving on to the face, I'm going to be priming it with the Almay Smart Shade CC Luminous Primer and blending it into the skin. Following that, I'm going to be taking this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus Foundation. Because it is a little too dark for me at the moment, I'm going to be using it under my eyes to help conceal any of the darkness. And for my foundation, I'm going to be taking a mixture of the Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous and the L'Oreal True Match Foundation and blending it all over my face. Alright, to further conceal my under eyes, I'm going to be taking this Plexi Brightening Peach Concealer and I'm going to be placing it on the darkest part of my under eyes and blending it in. And then as always, I'm going to be setting my foundation with the Coty Airspun, just taking an e.l.f. stippling brush and putting it in my T-zone and my under eyes, and then using a bigger, fluffier brush for the rest of my face. I'm going to be taking the bronzer from the pink palette of the Too Faced Christmas collection, and it is a shimmery glowing bronzer, so I'm just applying this around the perimeter of my face to add a nice healthy bronzed glow, and doing no contour at all because contouring with a shimmery bronzer is not the most ideal thing to do. But if you feel the need to contour, go right ahead. I'm just leaving it at bronzing. And I'm going to be taking this blush in the shade Tango and applying it to the backs of the apples of my cheeks and blending it into the bronzer. For my highlight, I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay Naked Illuminator, and I'm going to be using the brush that comes with it and hitting my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And just to touch up my eyebrows, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Brow Plumper in the shade medium to dark brown. I'm just going to be reapplying this over my eyebrows just to get rid of the powder and foundation that was sitting there. For my lips, I started off with the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Tulle, and then I realized I wanted a lip liner, so I'm going to be taking the Milani lip liner in the shade Spice. It's not an exact match, but I just needed something neutral to outline the shape of my lips. So I'm just going to be taking that around my lips and then filling them in with that Colourpop Ultra Matte lipstick. And on top of that, this is completely optional. I prefer doing this because it feels very comfortable to me. I'm going to be taking one of their Lippie sticks in the shade Dalia, which is a matte formula. I'm just going to be applying this on top. Now it is the exact same color in my opinion, but I like the way that it looks, and to me it feels like it doesn't dry out and create the crackly faded effect. So this is the completed look, a really simple brown smoky eye. You can always amp up the smokiness if you wanted to, but this is more of a daytime look. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!